Greetings and welcome to another bead haul for Odin's Bead Haul. Today I have for you the stuff that I got for my birthday as per requested. Went a little overboard in some places, but that's okay. And then somebody gifted me a bunch of spare extra stuff. So, much to my dismay, I realized that one of my big box chain stores started carrying check glass beads. And at the time, I was waiting for some monies. So a friend of mine purchased 2 strands of check beads in the 2-hole hexes and these 2-hole half moons, which are really freaking cool. And it's yet again another freaking bead shape that I need to deal with. So yeah, I got them in petrol and metallic green. Went back because then I discovered that they actually went on sale. They had a display that had both, well, kind of. I didn't go ape because they had a display on there that had both tubes and these strands. And apparently there was a caveat that only the strands were on sale and not on the tubes, which kind of sucks because the tubes carried the 2-hole triangles, the Chaos Parpukas, the infinity beads, which I haven't really had a chance to touch those yet, but I'm not sure I want to. And then they have the blister packs of true 2mm beads, which I really want to get, and maybe they will go on sale later, hopefully. But anyway, the only thing that was on sale, they had these, they had the 2-hole crescents, they had the pips, and mushrooms, which I'm not really interested in, but. So I got 3 more strands because they were on sale, 3 for $10. So I got a limey green with a metallic matte finish, flat black, I was deciding between either that and silver, and another strand of moons in a bronze, which is really, really freaking cool, and another thing that I'm going to need to play with because of reasons. Yeah. Also, I have no idea where I'm putting all of this crap. Went to a different chain box store, and I got this little... Well, there's my light. Hello, say hello to my light. This little storage container for $1.50, so I had to get it, because when the fuck do you ever find storage containers for $1.50? I might put these little strands in there, because I don't have any room in my other containers at the moment. There's only 12 bottles here. I could even put my daggers in there. It's just a little case, pretty sturdy. These look like paint pots. They screw off so they don't, spill everywhere. And generally, make yourself unhappy. Also on clearance, I got these glass pearls for 50 cents. They are, I think, like 12mm. Let's say 10mm. They're 10mm. I got them for a specific project, which I'm not getting into until my next haul video on Friday. Okay. Then, I got a refill on these Swarovski Spring/Summer Innovations. So, because there were some things in there that I just had to have, or they were out of stock, or whatever, I got another sea urchin, 14mm this time, because I found the other one was a little bit too small. And yeah, I'm gonna turn that into a ring, I believe, but I think it's pretty cool. They were out of the Bermuda blue, so I'm like, god damn it. I got one of those. I got 4 14mm graphite rivolis, because I use 14mm most often, and that's what I got. So I got 4. Let's see, what else did I get? I don't remember. Okay. I got another sea snail, but I got it in the white opal, which is really pretty. It's very, very silky and opal-y and pretty and opal-y. But this only came in the smaller size. I would have bought the larger size if they had it. So that's all I got. And then I got one in blush rose, which also only came in the small 14mm size. But it's still very pretty. It's like a, I don't know, mauvey, rosy color. dusty rose, I guess. I also got the Radiolarian in white opal, also in the smaller size, because that's all they had. This option is not available in the larger size, which is kind of lame, because it's very pretty. And I think that would be very pretty with the holes cut out. But yeah. And, of course, scarabs. I bought myself an assload more of scarabs. I bought them 4 colors, and they're really freaking pretty. I got them in emerald. They're so freaking cute. I love them. Amethyst, which, is okay. But I don't like that their default purple is amethyst. I think they should use purple velvet more often. It's much prettier. But that's my opinion. I like amethyst, just on occasion. I got them in jet, which looks really, really cool. You can really see the facets going on with here. And I don't usually buy jet beads because I tend to find them to be boring. However, these are really cute, and I really, really like them. And I need to develop those patterns. I have such a long queue of stuff that I need to work on. And finally, this one is really gorgeous. I got them in Crystal AB, and these are so freaking gorgeous. They are so cute. Oh my god. And of course, they are, as it flips over, they only have the coating on one side, as per usual. But still very, very gorgeous, and I love them lots. And I need to do stuff with them. They're so pretty. And I bought this many, and I still don't think I bought enough. And finally, for the online stuff, I have made a tiny order of fusion beads. And I bought these round pendants in graphite because I have the Siam ones, and I love them a lot. And I realized that that shape stays, or that shape isn't discontinued. And they brought it out in graphite, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna grab a bunch. So I grabbed 20 of those. And then I grabbed myself some Lunasoft cabochons in orangey colors. I got the 25 by 18 and the 18 by 13 in mango, because what I intended on doing is making this pendant, this little frost drake pendant that I have been working on. My intentions is to make this out of koi colors, goldfish colors. But I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for that, so I grabbed the large one in the orange, and I grabbed a small, what they call pearl, which is more of still a white, and in the gray, because I'm not sure how I wanted to line that up. And this is obviously too large, so I need to adjust my pattern a bit. Maybe I will use it without the frilly bits, or use 3mm instead of 4mm, something around that, but I will fix that and figure out what to do with this project. I've always been wanting to do the Lunasoft ones because, if I'm correct, one of these has a very interesting grippy texture. Oh yeah! I need to keep one of these like in my pocket as a worry stone because this thing feels so nice. It's like velvety suede. It's so nice. But yeah. So I'm doing that. I will probably do that on Twitch. Which, by the way, if you haven't already heard, I'm on Twitch now because I think I'm going to start live streaming on a regular basis. Just because! And, yeah. So, I'll go into more detail once, on like a, because I'm going to do like a social media update video because some things have been going on. And, I will mention it there. But, if you guys are bored on weekday afternoons, I have a project in front of me, I will probably be streaming it because it's simple enough for me to just, if I'm doing a beading project, just do it in front of the camera, because why not? It might make me more productive, it might not. But yes, I have a Twitch account now. I will leave a link down below for that. You guys don't have to have an account in order to watch, but if you want to chat with me, and if you want notifications as to when I am live, because again, I have a schedule listed on there, but I'm not going to follow it, because I might not have jewelry projects to work on, or I might be doing something else, like YouTube, you know. Feel free to sign up for a Twitch account and follow me. and we will have fun. But anyway, moving back to the stuff, I got a magazine. Only because of this project, because it looks cool. It's like seed pods, or like sport pods, or something. And they use crescent beads, and I need more projects that use crescents. So I got this one. It's got a few interesting projects. I really should get a subscription because it is much, much, much cheaper than the newsstand price. And, you know, I don't really feel... I really don't appreciate paying this amount of money for, like, 60% ads. It's kind of annoying. But I ain't going there. So I got another magazine. I enjoy that. Oh yeah, and then Fusion Beads with the order sent a little coloring page, and it's really cute. So I have that to play around with. Yeah. And then my friend, oh my god, my friend. Okay. So my friend is currently in the process of cleaning out her bead supply stuff, and she has a lot of extras and a lot of duplicates. Case in point. Let's zoom out there. This giant bag is all a set of spare 11s. I'm not going to go through all of these beads. I might just, like, rapidly pile them so you can see the colors, but yeah. This is the second batch that she sent me. A while ago, she sent me that I finally just put into tubes. Which, she gave me extra tubes, by the way, to compensate for these, but, like, I have another set of just 15s that are similar to this bag here. Those are all 11s, so I got more crap I need to organize and stuff, and there are other things in here. But I will just do a little quickie about the colors, so that you guys can see the colors, and there are a couple other things in here. So we've got, like, this. This one's cool. This is, like, a red color-lined green. Got an iris blue, a Christmas green. I think these are 8s, but in this giant orange, which I know I like Halloween, but geez. Orange, this periwinkle blue with some iris. Like, these are her spares. She has, like, this drawer of them with, like, more of these, and then some, and yeah. So she could technically open a bead shop to herself, but it's kind of like a bead library that she has to herself. So she's working on sorting that out so she can have it more accessible for her. And I've been trying to help here and there. This is a clear minty green. Black. We can never, never, never have enough black. A pretty green irisy color, very metallic-y. This is an interesting mix. It's like an iris silver or something like that. I don't know, kind of cool. We have a cobalt blue that is, I believe, color-lined in a green color. It's kind of interesting. Another one of the red and greens. A Ceylon gray. A pink. I think there's a little bit of AB going on in there. A galvanized green. A color-lined matte spring green of some form. This pretty mauvey taupe color. This really pretty matte metallic with an iris going on. It's like a teal, greenish, bluish. We have another periwinkle. It's like a color-lined blue again. A slightly darker mauvey purple. A bright transparent red, which really, really makes the camera go nuts. A cranberry red, which I have 15s that match this one that she gave me as well. Very pretty color-lined blue. It looks like cerulean, exactly like the crayon, and it looks like it's lined with an amethyst purple. A silver-lined purple, royal purple. A blue color-lined with a very much brighter purple on the inside. Another periwinkle. And an amber AB color of some form. So yeah, these bags are probably a good 20-25 grams a piece. And she has a buttload of them. So she's like, you want some extras? Because I'm like, okay. So I'm going to put those in tubes. And yeah. Because what she does is she finds, like, these lot deals. She has this amazing luck of finding places that are, like, about to close. So they're, like, getting rid of their entire warehouse. And, yeah. And she gave me a few cabochons. She gave me this one, which I might actually use that in the koi thing. Might not. I don't know yet, because that's really pretty and orangey and swirly. That's some sort of jasper. And then she gave me a stash of cabochons that are black, because we could all use black cabochons. They're kind of shiny. I don't know what they are, because they don't look like glass. They look like, I don't know. I don't know what they are. They might just be glass, but yeah. And then she gave me a satchel of 6mm rounds to do with the same project that this is going in, which I will explain Friday. She gave me a photo prop for earrings, which will be handy because I have horrible photo props. And I keep puncturing holes in my bust prop, which is not healthy for the prop. And then speaking of finding deals, I have about probably 10 pounds of wire right here that she gave me. These are Parawire seconds. She bought lots by the pound. It was like $200 for a lot, and it was all second grade, factory seconds of wire that were either returned or not used for some reason. And they were just like, I don't know what this crap is, so here's a bunch of boxes. And this is like a fraction of what I got, of what she bought. So needless to say, I am stocked with 22 gauge silver for a long time. So yeah, I got like, that is all silver, 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 because I usually use that the most. There's like an ass load of silver. I've never actually used Parawire. I always stuck with artistic wire. That's more silver. I've got some 21 gauge in square, some 18 gauge in square, 16 gauge blue steel, and then you got these really cool effects, like this one for an example. This one is an example of a die lot that didn't really work very well. This is supposed to be flag blue, but it's got like a gold as if the anodization didn't take or whatever, so that's cool for a gradient effect, especially with the smaller gauge, because I got a smaller gauge that happened to. It's blue on one side. I intend on doing Viking knit with this, because I think the gradient would look really freaking cool, but I need to obtain a draw plate, because I don't have one. Yeah. Doing Viking knit without a draw plate is not a good idea. Giant, this is probably 20 gauge. Blue spool. This is all crap that came in. Like, she paid, I think, $200 for the lot. And, yeah. And when these are sold at like 12 bucks a pop, that's not bad. I got this peacock blue, which has another dye imperfection that turns green. So, yeah, if you ever check eBay for Parawire lots, have fun with that. 20 gauge gunmetal, because we all know my obsession with gunmetal. Speaking of gunmetal, my birthday challenge is ending next week. Be sure to have your pictures up to me by the 27th so that I can work on a video the 28th. And have your incorporations in there if you guys want more information on what the hell I am talking about. I'll leave a link in the comments down below. Proper giant ass spool of 22 gauge. See, it's marked bad. I don't know why. 500 feet of 22 gauge purple. This one is really, really, really small. Like, really small. I'm gonna guess like 32 gauge. It's tiny. 24 in a nice green. And this 20 gauge purple, which dyed into a pink as well. Really cool stuff! This really pretty blue, which is another, this is a 26, that's good for a Viking knit. 28 gauge copper. Some more square wire, I think. Yeah, more square. This really pretty 28 gauge purple, which also would look amazing in Viking knit. And yeah. 32 gauge black. I gotta make it really, really tiny, making it 24 gauge amethyst, which has variations in the dye lot. But yeah, that is what I got for the beading stuff. And again, this probably represents a tenth of what she got. She got like 6 UPS bags, standard size bags with it, and like, holy crap. And a lot of them were unlisted too, so we don't know what the gauges were, so she had to mark them out. But yeah, that is what I got for my birthday haul. That is some bunch of fun stuff that I need to play with. And yeah, I think that'll do it for me this time. Be sure to check out my Twitch. And also be sure to check out my Patreon if you guys want to join me on classes. I'm still going to be doing the live streams on YouTube as well, the first of the month, Friday night. And the third Friday night is going to be reserved for the classes, so I'll still be doing those here if you guys want to join me. And of course, if there's anything that I need to be trying out right now, feel free to leave me a comment down below, and I will see you next time. By 13mm and in